to POV with Vic Christian. This is where we get back to our discussion that we've been having so far. And I want to start with Kenny this time. I want to go down the line. Kenny, you tell me exactly what should someone expect in a relationship or on a first date. Just tell me what you think a person should expect on a first date.
On a first date, what you should expect, somebody to pay the bill.
Who should that be?
Hey, that's on you.
Who asked?
That's on you.
Depends on who asks.
Yes, it depends on who asked.
It depends.
You ask me, and you best pay.
If you ultimately what you really expect is just to really have a good time.
So wait a minute, hold on.
Just to have a good time, whether it's sexual, whether it's bowling, whether it's just wordplay.
Or the sexual bowling.
Exactly.
There's sexual bowling.
So it's all on your own preference.
Okay, wait, I want to get back to what Tasha was saying for a second right there. You saying it depends on who asked. Now, I've been asked out by several women, but still had to pay for the date. I don't remember.
Oh, you got gypped on that.
That's
why I don't know.
I was always thought that it was a chivalrous thing to do, but now you're just saying it.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah. I would. People aren't even doing that anymore, so I don't even know why we.
So what are you complaining for then?
That's the
you
whole
ain't like everybody
nowadays because women are making just as much as men.
More.
Or more, especially in this area.
In this area, they make more.
If a man treats you to the first date, the least you could probably do is maybe get the tip. Maybe at the end of the date, if you really enjoyed the date, next time say, next time I got you. Next time, try to meet a man halfway. Something.
Just meet me 1/3. I don't even have to be halfway.
No one's meeting him anywhere. That's what. But I don't disagree. I think you should go out of your way.
You don't have to ask for their name after sex.
Oh.
Wow. Man. Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
It is pretty bad. It is.
That's for another book.
I deserve that. So we're going to keep moving.
Write that one down right now.
We're going to talk about
Tariq.
First date.
We're friends. We're good friends.
That's
We've known each
That's
other
good.
for a while.
That's good. Sorry.
Good. We're supposed to just expect a good time on the first date.
I think that a good date is if both people enjoy themselves. Now, how that's defined individually, that can be, as far as east is from west.
But that's what I talk about. Well, one thing I talk about in the book a lot, well, a couple times, is that when you go out on a date, your mission should be to show somebody else a good time. If both people are trying to show the other person a good time, you're going to have a good time. When you talk beforehand, when you plan out what the date's going to be, you should have already discussed, some of the things that you guys are interested in.
But today, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Today's culture, I mean, we're dealing with hip-hop culture, which we can go on a whole different show about how that affects.
But you're also talking about internet dating. You also have a lot of people with internet dating. When you meet someone on the internet, you've been talking already for about 2 months.
That's a fairly new phenomenon,
though.
That's a fairly new phenomenon, but it's also dominating now. It is also dominating. I just read something where now more than 55% of dates that go on start out on the internet.
Which means you've already had the opportunity to meet somebody, get to know who they are, and have a good idea of what it is they may enjoy doing. If you figure that out and try to show that person that good time based off of what you know about them, you should be having a good time.
I think that approach is kind of like trying too hard. As opposed to trying to show them a good time in their way, why not try to show them what you feel is a good time?
Because it's about being selfless. That's the whole thing. When you solve a relationship, you should be thinking about how you're going to make things better with that person.
But we're talking about just a date. We're talking about a date.
I know, but it all begins right there. So when you're talking about dating, you should be.
To open it up.
It should be a selfless act. When you go out with somebody, you want to show them a good time. You want to have a good time yourself too, but you want to make sure you're showing them a good time.
I'm assuming that if the woman says yes, and if I ask her out, that she's saying, okay, well then, the type of personality that I know of this man, because women are pretty good judge of men.
Hey, but like you just said,
mostly.
Like you said, the first segment, when people go out for that first time,
internal issues.
You got that mask on, so you're not really judging a person based off who they really are. You're judging on what you see.
Well, at the same sentence, if you're showing her a good time the way she wants to have it, you're giving her your representative of what she wants, as opposed to doing something that you like.
Not at all.
Picture this. Picture taking out a woman doing something that you like. If she enjoys it, then she's like, wow, I like that too. But the next time she shows you something that she likes.
How selfish does it sound? If you're trying to show somebody what you enjoy, you're just showing that you care about yourself, not that other person. You're trying. When you want to somebody, you're trying to demonstrate.
If you a crackhead,
you gonna show him crack?
You should.
If
she don't like crack, it's not gonna work. If you a crackhead and she don't like crack, it's not gonna work. That's the point. So show her what you like. If she don't like it, you know right there, it's not gonna work because this is what I enjoy. If you don't enjoy things that I enjoy, it's not gonna work.
Hopefully you would do something that you both enjoy. I think you guys are doing the complete opposite of the spectrum.
We were talking about Marion Barry during the break and everything. How do you think he gets dates? Everybody know that he's still, you know what I'm saying?
He pays for them. He pays for them.
I'm not gonna talk about
He don't pay for everything.
Hey.
When he was in Colorado and the girl
Were you
would
in
not
Colorado?
service
Were you
I
in
wish
Colorado?
I was. I wouldn't have to pay for nothing. You know that. But look.
All right.
Even in the school.
I see.
Aching. But
No, really. Do you go? You should really go halfway. You should do something that you like to do and something that the other person likes to do. I don't agree completely with doing something that you just like to do, or what you're saying as far as you just completely focus on the other person, make sure they're having a good time. I think it should be mutual that you guys do something that you both enjoy doing.
And what I was saying, that if both people are focusing on the other person, you'll both have a good time. You know,
I think, no, he's talking about an ideal world where men don't.
that's not going to happen.
But that's the whole point.
How many times do you go to a movie that you don't like your date is taken to? Like some
I would,
women don't like action movies.
First of all, I would never go.
Girly movies.
First of all, I would never go to a movie on a first date. If a first date is about trying to get to know about somebody, you're going to the movies, you're watching the screen, you're not getting to know that person.
True indeed.
So that should not be your first date to begin with.
Really?
Yeah,
movies,
it's hard. You
really
just want to rub up on somebody.
I want you to remember that one.
If a girl asks you to go to a first date, if she asks you to go to the movies on your first date, she just want a free movie.
No, she's not asking me.
And that's the way to get a free movie. Thank you.
That's the way to get a free movie. Let's go to the movies. Yeah, it's free. It's a free movie.
Don't you?
It's
You
free
saw
dinner,
all the
free
summer
movie. She's hungry.
blockbusters last year.
I'm just saying,
You
Robin
are
Hood.
hated right now for that.
That's all it is, Butch.
Robin Hood was good.
Kenny, ew.
Yeah. What's the question? You just threw me out there. Kenny, what? I know it's
Was
a test.
Robin Hood
What,
good?
Vic? What?
Okay, I mean, what you hear him talking, man. What do you think?
I don't even know what to think, because if I'm showing her a good time, something that I like, I'm being selfish, right? That's what you're saying, right?
No. I'm saying if you're only focusing on showing her something that you enjoy and not doing something that she may enjoy from based off what you already know about her, then you're being selfish.
But if I'm showing her something that I like, hopefully she may, to show her, let her know, okay, this is the type of person I am. Now, I don't think that's being selfish, but that's also giving her, showing her another level of myself, giving her another insight.
The reason why I'm saying it's selfish is because you should be focusing on her. Whatever she's showing you, you may enjoy as well.
You don't know her well enough to focus on her.
If you've been so good,
You don't know her well enough.
You don't know her well enough.
You don't know her.
You gotta see, okay, but you gotta show, okay,